going on, YouTube? It's been a while since I uploaded, but
for some wheels?
I'd like to ask you
Johnny on the
to
spot. I'll
leave
hook
a
you up.
like, comment, subscribe,
It's on the way.
and turn on notifications and share this video out there. But without further ado, I'd like to start off today by letting everyone know that on this channel, this is my opinion. This is my views, my beliefs. You know, if, you don't agree with it, that's fine. I respect your opinion, and I respect your views and beliefs. And I will continue to respect your views and beliefs. Just, I ask that you respect mine. Now, I'll just get into today's video. So, in case you guys didn't know, or unless you're from Indiana, I guess, today, Indiana pretty much is being forced now to do away with biological confirmation. So, if you guys don't know what biological confirmation is, basically, if I was born at night, today, or born today, and literally they would look at me, okay, this kid has this child has, male reproductive parts. So they would basically classify me as a male. Well, now they're gonna do away with that. They're gonna be like, no, screw that. It's so that way, LGBTQ, well, for the sake of some simple reasons, rainbow people now, if they're married, gay married, or lesbian married, whatever, they can basically put it on the birth certificate, whether the baby is a boy or girl, regardless if that's what they were born as or not. So, if I was born as a boy, and my parents were rainbow partners in a relationship or marriage, because it has to, from the way I read it, it was by marriage, so let's just put it like that. It's just by marriage. My married same-sex parents would put me, instead of being biologically born as a boy, they would put me as a girl, even though I was born a boy. We are people who live in Indiana are forced to accept this now. We don't got a choice. It's you're either accepting this or you're a criminal now. Regardless of what a doctor says, regardless of what anybody else says, a parent that is married to the same sex, literally, you have to accept it. Period. Like, really, people? Like, is this the world we're coming down to? Instead of a world of to be able to be free and do what we want, pretty much, as long as we're minding our own businesses? Really? And the Supreme Court pretty much decided this. The Supreme Court, who has... The only thing the Supreme Court has is to create a law that goes by what the Constitution says. Not what other people want. Not what they want. It's by the Constitution. If it is not set by the Constitution or stated in the Constitution, then this law should not be made just law. It should. And that's the one thing I wanted to get in here and talk about. How toxic the Supreme Court, how much cowardice the Supreme Court is. They are spineless. Instead of going after things that are actually important, they're creating laws to back up things that no one can give two shits about. I don't give a crap that I really don't give a crap if a freaking gay married couple decides that their biologically born boy or son, in this case, that they're adopting, is a boy or a girl. No, sorry. Biology dictates that if you are born as a boy, you are a boy until you die. All this LGBTQ crap is just conditioning for the next generation to grow up like this. That's all it is. It's children being put in a situation where, let's say, for example, the parent, let's just say the mother is now a lesbian after having a garbage relationship with the last person she was dating, and she decided to go lesbian. Well, now that kid is going to think, oh, it's not necessarily wrong to sit here and you know, date somebody of the same sex. Because, like I said, you are conditioned to think that that is alright. Now, people are going to be like, well, you're just a Christian. You go by what your Bible says and it teaches hate. No, actually, it doesn't teach hate. It tells us shows us a life lesson. There's a story of Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah. A city of sin that within hours was turned into stone or whatever the case may be. A punishment was enacted on those people. And pretty much what the story goes is God sent down 2 angels from the heaven to warn people of this, and said to the 2 people who was selected was to literally leave and do not look back. And the wife, to my understanding through the story, looked back, and she was turned into petrified stone. That is the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, because it is a sin in the eyes of God. Now, it's not saying that it's bad, that you know, it's hate, you know, that we're not being taught hate. There's a lesson in why the God says it's a sin. Because if everyone in the world was a lesbian or gay, you know, if everyone had sexual attraction and sexual intercourse only to the same sex as them, there would be no evolution in human race. The human race would go extinct because of this. Now, every day there is a new child that is saying, "Hey, I'm gay, Mom. I'm gay, Mom." Or there's always a girl that says, "Hey, I'm gay now." And that's our world nowadays. It's sad, but it's true. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm against it. Whatever you do, it's between you and God, but don't sit here and mistake what I've been raised to believe and develop myself into thinking is wrong. Don't sit there and mistake it for hate, because it's not. And you would be ignorant to think otherwise. You'd be ignorant to think otherwise. Now that I got that out of the way, there's other things I'd like to talk about too, like right now. Now, I don't know what state it is or, you know, what exactly occurred, but there was a shootout that happened between cops and a criminal or a group of criminals. And one of the criminals happened to be caught and is arrested, and at the time of me making this video was being charged of it. Now, some news articles on Facebook, which, in case you don't know what Facebook is, they're incredibly left biased, social media page that has, I'm not going to go over the full, you know, thing, but basically it's a shady that if it doesn't like your opinion and it doesn't align with what they dictate is truthful, then you're going to get censored out of existence, or you're just going to downright get banned from their, you know, social media pages and stuff. Anyways, it's saying that he has not been charged. The charges have been dropped. Now, I'm sorry. If you have to shoot a cop, you're a worthless piece of shit. Especially if you shoot a cop or do anything else that's, like, absolutely wrong. You know, you're a piece of shit. You know, I'm a firm believer that if you break the law, you're a criminal and you should be treated as such until your punishment has been served. Exactly to according what your punishment was. Until then, you are treated as a criminal until you have been able to prove that you are deserving of a fresh new start. until then. We have laws for a reason that coincide with what the Constitution says should be law and what shouldn't be law. So, there we go. Now, this man shot a cop. To my understanding, he killed the cop. What punishment he should have? For killing a cop, a man doing his job at defending the United States Constitution, serving and protecting the people against any threat, foreign or domestic. This man who shot a cop should meet the death penalty by public execution. And I don't mean chemically kill him. Drag him out into the middle of the street, beat the crap out of him, and then put a bullet in his head. Because that's a man who literally leaves his family to go and defend people like me. Or like other people. Serve and protect. He does his damn job and he's getting shot for it. And all these states or government is doing is, we feel sorry for him. We think he should get a fair chance after shooting a cop. No, no, no. You shoot a cop, you get shot yourself. I'm not gonna sit here and put sugar, put sugar on the cake and not be offensive. No, this person who committed this horrible sin right here, shooting an officer, instead of complying with him and just accepting his punishment, shot and killed an officer. He should be drug out into the middle of the street where everyone in a high public area, beaten within an inch of his life, and then shot in the face. Now, this is my opinion. That's probably what I would have done. But I would be no different than him for taking the law into my own hands. But that's what really needs to be happening. He doesn't need a fair chance. Or shouldn't get it, I should say. He should get death like he gave to that cop. Except treated as a criminal and the crap beat out of him before he gets executed. And don't inject him with a chemical. Nah. Make him suffer. Make him regret his life. Everything he has done. That's how you make a criminal. That's how you punish a criminal. You don't drop charges on him. Now, whether the charges whether they had a good reason to drop charges on him or not, no. People like him should meet the death penalty. People who pay taxes, whether it's from their check or whether we go to a store and pay taxes, my tax money is going to have this man's charges dropped. I don't pay taxes just so you can take my money that I pay taxes through and decide that somebody who deserves the death penalty and decide that, oh, we're just going to drop the charges, hopefully he learned his lesson. No, he didn't learn his lesson. The dude shot a fucking cop. If I shoot a damn cop, oh, I ain't gonna get a damn chance to do anything. If I were to shoot a cop. No, no, no. My ass would get the full freaking punishment. Oh no, but because some corrupt official or judge or whatever decides to drop the freaking charges. Now, I'm sure there's gonna be more information coming on this, or coming up, saying possibly why or what transpired to earn his charges that are being placed on this man to be dropped. But as such, everybody should be innocent until proven guilty. That's definitely a fact that should happen. You know, until you are proven guilty, you are innocent. Even though there's videos and everything of it happening. I can go on YouTube right now, which I'm broadcasting through. I can go on YouTube and look up the video of the events before the man shot the cop And I can probably look and see, like, okay, this man might have had... Okay, here's an example. If I go on there and look on YouTube of the video of the guy who shot the officer, looked at it, and then seen that the officer had definite probable cause, and the officer got shot, I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna have an opinion now of the charges shouldn't have been dropped, the cop had probable charge, the dude was a known criminal, you know, battery and all that crap, and instead of doing what the cop said to see if he'd done anything else illegal, oh no, let me shoot the cop. Let me shoot the cop and kill him. Nope. Like, even if I don't do something illegal, but yet I came across and gave the cop the impression that he has probable cause to search, I'm going to do what the cop says. One, for my own safety, and two, to make it quick, simpler, and easier. Because, how hard is it? Sir, I just pulled, you know why I pulled you over today? You looked suspicious staring at me the whole time. You know, whether that's probable cause or not, it's just an example. And instead of being a dick and just being like, no, I ain't gonna freaking sit here and do this, you ain't got the right, well, that's not probable cause, blah, blah, blah. Instead of making a big old fuss of it, I'm probably just gonna be like, no, officer, can you please elaborate me? I don't get pulled over and expect to remember why I did what I did wrong. Okay? It's your job to tell me what I did wrong so I can further fix it or accept my punishment. Well, there was a stop sign there. Oh, sorry, I couldn't see it because of a damn bush was in the way. Sorry. That happens. I didn't know that stop sign was there because the bush was in my way. I couldn't see it. But the point is the cop's going to ask you questions, so instead of answering those questions, I guess nowadays everybody, hey, let's not do that. Let's make everything difficult. So, you know, take it for what you will, but this video's gone on long enough. If you guys like the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment what you think, what your opinion is. I'd like to hear it. And share this video. Thank you very much.